Hey, okay, so today we'll be talking about a book called Speak No Evil. It's by this guy here. I'm not going to embarrass myself and try and pronounce it. He's actually a cool guy. I've read about him. He's a medical doctor and an author, so talk about living life to the fullest. Here's the plot. A revelation shared between two privileged teenagers from very different backgrounds sets off a chain of events with devastating consequences. On the surface, Nauru leads a charmed life, raised by two attentive parents in Washington, D.C. He's a top student and a track star at his prestigious private high school, bound for Harvard in the fall. His prospects are high, but Nauru has a painful secret. He is queer, an abominable sin to his conservative Nigerian parents. No one knows except Meredith, his best friend, the daughter of prominent Washington insiders, and the one person who seems not to judge him. When his father accidentally discovers Nauru is gay, the fallout is brutal and swift. Coping with troubles of her own, however, Meredith finds that she has little left emotionally to offer him. As the two friends struggle to reconcile their desires against the expectations and institutions that seek to define them, they find themselves speeding towards a future more violent and senseless than they can imagine. No one will escape unscathed. So I thought I'd step away from my mystery thrillers and horrors for a little bit and just try something a little bit different. It is a little bit up my alley. I don't know if you know why, but it is. Now, I really did like this book. It was set in two halves. So the first half was from the guy's point of view, and then the second half was from his friend's point of view. Now, the first half I did find was kind of weak. It was about this guy obviously trying to find himself, being gay and coming to terms with it with his family, who's quite conservative from Nigeria. It didn't really go into much detail and feeling, though. It was like only hit the surface of what this guy was feeling, and it jumped from one thing to another very fast. So it was an entertaining book, and it kept the pages turning for the first half, but I wasn't going to give it a huge rating. And then I got to the second half of the book, and I wasn't expecting a twist with this book, but the twist was there. The twist was great. The second half went in from a different person's perspective. I thought it was a little weird. I didn't know how to take it to start with. I thought it kind of ruined the book to begin with, and then it got into the nitty-gritty, and the twist happened, and I wasn't expecting it, and it just... the twist was amazing. I don't know what to say. It was just really good. I would read the book just for the second half. So because of this twist, it really did bring the rating up. So it's not a huge rating. It's a short read. It's not something you want to read if you want to read a long book. But for a quick read, it was good with a good twist. So I'm going to give it a 3.9 out of 6. And I'll say, if you want a short read, go ahead. If you want a long, in-depth book, not for you. So it's your choice.